Welcome to IT Learning, the place where everyone can learn the basics of the IT world. Today, we're going to explore a topic that's all about keeping your information safe when you're using Wi-Fi WEP. Learning about it can seem daunting, but it's really like solving a fun puzzle. We'll break down complex ideas into smaller, easier to understand pieces. So whether you're a beginner or just curious, let's dive in and demystify WEP together. WEP stands for Wired Equivalent Privacy. It's like a secret code for your Wi-Fi network. Imagine WEP as a shield that protects your data from unauthorized access. When you connect your laptop, phone, or tablet to a Wi-Fi network, you're sending information through the air. WEP was designed to make this wireless connection as secure as a wired connection, hence the name Wired Equivalent Privacy. It aimed to prevent eavesdroppers from snooping on your online activity. But how does it actually work? Think of WEP as a lock and key system for your Wi-Fi. Just like a physical lock and key, WEP is designed to keep your wireless network secure from unauthorized access. Your device has the key and the Wi-Fi router has the lock. When you want to connect to the Wi-Fi, your device needs to use this key to unlock the connection. To connect, your device needs to prove it has the right key. This is done by entering a password that matches the one stored on the router. It does this by using a secret password, which is shared with the router. This password acts as the key that allows your device to communicate with the router securely. This password is used to scramble the data being sent between your device and the router, making it unreadable to anyone without the correct key. This process ensures that even if someone intercepts the data, they won't be able to understand it. This scrambling process is called encryption. Encryption is a method of converting information into a code to prevent unauthorized access. If someone tries to intercept your data, it will look like gibberish to them. This means that without the correct key, the intercepted data is useless and cannot be read or understood. WEP was one of the first encryption methods used to secure wireless networks, providing a basic level of security. However, it's important to note that WEP has vulnerabilities and is not as secure as modern encryption methods like WPA2. Despite its limitations, understanding how WEP works helps us appreciate the advancements in wireless security and the importance of using stronger encryption methods to protect our data. One of the main advantages of WEP, or Wired Equivalent Privacy, was that it provided a basic level of security for wireless networks. This was particularly important during the early days of Wi-Fi when security concerns were just beginning to emerge. Before WEP, it was much easier for unauthorized users to access data transmitted over Wi-Fi. This meant that personal information, business data, and other sensitive information could be intercepted by anyone within range of the wireless signal. WEP made it more difficult for casual eavesdroppers to snoop on your internet activity. By encrypting the data, WEP added a layer of protection that was previously missing, making it less likely for someone to intercept and read your data. Another advantage of WEP was its ease of setup. It was relatively straightforward to configure on older routers and devices, which made it accessible to a wide range of users, even those with limited technical knowledge. This simplicity made it a popular choice for home and small office networks when it was first introduced. People could quickly secure their networks without needing to understand complex security protocols. However, as technology advanced, the limitations of WEP became apparent. It was eventually discovered that WEP had several vulnerabilities that could be exploited by more determined attackers. This led to the development of more robust security protocols like WPA and WPA2, which offered stronger protection for wireless networks. Despite its shortcomings, WEP played a crucial role in the evolution of wireless security. It laid the groundwork for future advancements and highlighted the importance of securing wireless communications. Today, while WEP is considered outdated and insecure, its legacy lives on in the more advanced security measures we use to protect our wireless networks. Unfortunately, the lock and key system used by WEP turned out to have some weaknesses. While it was initially designed to provide a basic level of security, it soon became apparent that it was not robust enough to withstand more sophisticated attacks. Over time, security researchers discovered flaws in the way WEP encrypts data. These flaws were not just minor issues, they were significant vulnerabilities that could be exploited with relative ease. Researchers found that the encryption algorithm used by WEP was fundamentally flawed, making it susceptible to various types of attacks. These flaws made it possible for hackers to crack the WEP password and gain unauthorized access to Wi-Fi networks. This meant that anyone with the right tools and a bit of knowledge could potentially break into a WEP-protected network in a matter of minutes. Imagine someone finding a way to create a copy of your key without you knowing. This analogy perfectly illustrates the risk posed by WEP's vulnerabilities. Just as a duplicated key can grant unauthorized access to a physical space, a cracked WEP key can open the door to a digital network. That's what hackers could do with WEP. They could sit outside your home or office, intercepting and deciphering your Wi-Fi traffic without your knowledge. This not only compromised the security of the network, but also put sensitive information at risk. They could use readily available tools and techniques to exploit these vulnerabilities and bypass the security measures. The tools required to crack WEP were not only accessible, but also easy to use, making it a popular target for cybercriminals. This widespread vulnerability led to a significant shift in the approach to Wi-Fi security, eventually paving the way for more secure protocols like WPA and WPA2. Because of its security flaws, WEP is now considered outdated and insecure. Using WEP to protect your Wi-Fi network is like using a flimsy lock on your front door. It might deter casual thieves, but it won't stop someone who's determined to get in. Most modern routers and devices no longer support WEP. Instead, they use more secure encryption methods like WPA2 and WPA3. These newer protocols are much more resistant to attacks and provide a higher level of protection for your data. That's WEP in a nutshell. We've learned what it is, how it works, and why it's no longer considered a safe way to protect your Wi-Fi network. Remember, technology is constantly evolving, and it's important to stay informed about the latest security threats and best practices. To continue learning new IT knowledge, feel free to subscribe and leave a comment about which topic you'd like a video on.